Well, our task is to factor. So we are going to list all the factors of 68. So 1, 68. Well, 1 times 68 equals 68. 68 is even, so 2 times, let's see, 34 also equals 68. Now 34 is even, and half of 34 is 17, so 2 times 17 is 34, times 2 is 68, so that means 4 times 17 is 68, and there's our factors of 68. Now our next task is to find the prime factorization of 68. That means we have to write 68 as a product of prime numbers. Well, first, 1 is, by definition, is not a prime number. And let's do a factor tree. So we have 68 and 2, that factors into 2 times 34, which factors again into 2 times 17. So therefore the prime factorization of 68 is, and I'll write 68 equals 2 to the second power, because we have 2 factors of 2 there, times 17. 2 is a prime number, 17 is a prime number, and we're done. Well, for number 3, we have to find the greatest common factor of 6a to the 5th b and the term 15a to the 4th b squared. So let's do the prime factorization of 6 and 15, and we'll also factor a to the 5th in terms of a to the 4th, and b squared in terms of b's. So 2 times 3 is 6, and let's see, a times a to the 4th is a to the 5th, and b, and the prime factorization of 15 is 3 times 5, a to the 4th, and b squared written in terms of b is going to be b times b. So now I think we can pick out the greatest common factor, and notice 3 is common to both, so we can install that 3. A to the 4th is common to both, so we can install that. And finally, b to the first power is common to both, and there's our greatest common factor, and we're done. Well, this time around, we'll do question 4, and that the directions are to factor out the negative greatest common factor of negative 5x cubed plus 35x to the 4th. So first step, let's factor out a negative. And anytime you factor out a negative, you put the negative outside the parenthesis, and you change every sign inside the parenthesis. So we have 5x cubed minus 35x to the 4th, and we'll close the parenthesis. Now, there's our negative, and I'm going to rewrite 35 in terms of 5, and I'm also going to rewrite x to the 4th in terms of x cubed. So we have 5x cubed minus 5 times 7, the prime factorization of 35, times x cubed. And there's our negative, and clearly 5 is common to both terms. And also x cubed is common to both terms. So we've got that out of there. And now we'll install our parentheses. So 5x cubed times what is 5x cubed? Well, it's 1. 1 times anything is what you started with. And minus, and notice we factored the 5 out, but the 7's unaccounted for, so it remains. Also, we factored the x cubed out, but the remaining x is unaccounted for out here, so it remains. And now we've satisfied the criteria. We've factored a negative greatest common factor out of negative 5x cubed plus 35x to the fourth, and we're done.